Penetrator here. Well, we're after a blocked drain. That's right, we got a blocked stormwater to go to. Something is missing. Something doesn't feel right. I don't have my hat on. Have to get the Penetrator hat for the intro. There we go, that's better. Now I feel more in character. Now we're off to a blocked stormwater, and we're gonna go see Steve. I'm just watching this guy who's just driving straight for me while he was reversing. And we'll go see Steve. Apparently I've given him my card before. He's seen me in some area jetting and asked me for a card. I've normally got a pretty good memory, but you know, when I get there and meet him, I'll probably remember. But I haven't cleared a drain near his street for years actually. So yeah, I don't know where it was he got my card from, but hey, he has my card, which is a good thing. He's given me a call, that's even a better thing. We've got a blocked drain, which I love, so I'm looking forward to it. We'll go there and try and get it all sorted for him. Right up, I'll see you when I get there. We need everyone on duty today. Madball, the Toad, TCO. Let's fire up this jetter and I'll give you a rundown on what I've been finding and looking into. Here's the nozzle box. So we're on a battle axe block, and it's a very big block, very tricky. 12 meters down there, there's a grate, and they did a new stormwater line up here, across here, towards this downpipe here. And the pit we're going to look into, they thought that connected up into it, but when I put the camera down, it stops around here somewhere. And we've checked some other points and can't seem to find anywhere that water or that pit is going. Massive big spider. I keep walking through his web. So we can't find where it's going at the moment. Put the hose down here and it's just filled up pretty quickly. It's around 20 meters down to where I was. I'm hoping it goes somewhere, but all we're going to do is just run the jet down and see what happens. I was going to use the small penetrator, but we might use the medium one. Like I said, Steve, the customer, believed it tied into that line they ran down the side of the house, down the path, but it doesn't go there. So hopefully it goes somewhere, and hopefully it wasn't missed all those years ago when they did this. But all we can do is have a crack and see what happens. We're within a few meters. This investigation took a while because of the access, and you know, you got to go off the information you get told from the customer and see if that lines up with what you're finding. So we're pretty close now to that point. It would be nice just to see this drop. I think that's it there. Let me put this back in my mouth and do some work. hear it coming out of anything. And I thought I'd hear it around here. No. Trying a different nozzle and we'll see if this makes any difference. Okay, that's right on the same area. 19-20 meters. Can't even hear it down here. This is that pit I was telling you about. Nah, can't hear it. whirlpool there. I don't think it's cleared though. I wonder if it'll just drop back to the level it was. We'll give it a few minutes. It's biting on something at the end. It's just stopping and biting. I can't get a bigger nozzle down there because it's 90mm and I've got to go through a junction. And I don't think a bigger nozzle is the way to go. That's why I've tried the 2 smaller nozzles. And if that's a bend at the end, it should kind of wrap around. Something's moving. The joys of a stormwater. So apparently this pit has been like this for like 10 years. It didn't take long to fill up with a hose. So any kind of rain, this outdoor patio area would be filling up. Nothing I can do at the moment except just wait and see how low this gets to. Maybe it was missed. Maybe.
Well, something's up, isn't it?
Because everything else is connected to something. So.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised if it was just running into the ground, we should see pavers like sunken and stuff like that. That's the stuff I was looking for, or cracks in something.
Yeah,
and I can't see any of that there. Like.
Yeah, it's a bit of a puzzle, isn't it?
It's a mystery.
Is there still water going in there?
Nah. I'm waiting for it to drain now.
There's a trickle of water into the pit.
Yeah, I think that's also from when we were running the hose, because it was coming through earlier. But it could be coming through that ag line too, Steve said, but I can't hear anything down there. Like, I can hear the jetter in the pipes normally, and I can't hear it. I can't hear it in any of those pipes down there. Waiting game. The pipe, who knows, could be squashed up there. Something doesn't seem right, clearly, but I have got dye, and I did want to put dye down there, but the thing is, if it doesn't go anywhere, I'll make this area green or red, and I really don't want to make their outdoor area green or red for no reason. Would have been nice if it was just a whoosh, hit it, drained it, and off we go. That would have been a nice feeling. Okay, that's running a bit quicker there. So maybe that is going into that Aggie line. That is running quicker into that pit now.
Right.
So maybe it is going to that
Right.
Oh.
that Aggie line.
Oh, yeah, from the Aggie line.
Yeah. I'll see when it gets a little bit lower.
Yeah, we put down here. It's
We'll come back to this. That looks like that end of the line. It looks like an actual cap.
Oh, no wonder it's not getting anywhere.
Now we can see that we've messed up all the dirt that was at that end.
Yeah.
See that?
Right. Yeah, and
That
you
doesn't
see the
look-
glue.
Yeah, you see the glue, but it doesn't look like a bend or anything.
No,
It looks
no.
like an end cap.
Why that was capped off. He must have thought he'd hooked this one in with the others,
Yeah,
capped it off before he'd actually done it, and then
yeah.
he forgot it.
Oh, you picked up your little gizmo.
Yeah. I grabbed the little gizmo, the GoPro. Okay, options. So if that ag line, does that run to that other pit near the tank?
No, it doesn't run into the pit,
It runs in
but it joins
that line.
pipe that goes out.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know where it joins into it?
Not exactly, but I'd bet inside the gate.
Inside the gate. So I didn't see that junction for it, unless it's on that junction coming up to the pit, like in that area.
Right.
So I only seen those two junctions. Is it a 50 mil, 60 or 100 mil one?
Which one?
The ag line.
Oh, I couldn't.
Can't remember.
No, I didn't see him when they
No.
was in.
So what you might be able to do is cut more out of the bottom of that pit, expose that ag pipe, and either put in like a T or something, or just put something so it actually goes directly into it. That's an option. It could be, you could do a couple of steps. That's probably your cheapest and easiest. Is yeah, like cut open the bottom of that pit, find the ag line if it's directly underneath it, which you have once before, but open it up and just cut a section out of the top of the Aggie, put a T on it or something like that, you know, and then just allow this line just to fill up and then run down there, and hopefully that works.
Right.
If you need to jet it, you just jet that ag line if you can.
I don't imagine it's high quality Aggie, right?
Oh, you can still run your jets up, like, because they fill up full of silt and that over time. It'd be better if you could get it from that back end and just pull everything out.
Oh, yeah.
And like, you know, but if it's a small one, you could just probably run a jet up, and it'll just kind of send a lot of water into the rocks and into the pipe and just move some stuff and help soften it all. That's one option. Another option is you got power at that tank, continue power up to here, cut in a larger pit with a submersible pump and pump it into that stormwater line that works. Just loop it over, done. And then negative is if the power dies or the pump dies, and then it doesn't work. But
what sort of lifetime do you think they typically get out of one of those submersible pumps?
I've put quite a few in over the years. It just depends on how much crap gets in there too.
Yeah, how long's a bit of string?
Yeah, you can't say. Like, they have their warranty periods, but if you keep it clean, hopefully it lasts longer, and and you get some life out of it. They work. They do their job. That is another option. The other option is to go up there and take that point back outside down to the pit.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What about if this point
Yeah.
is higher than the pipe going out the pit?
Yeah. Have like a wet line, and it'll make its own level and go through.
Well,
That is an option.
The pipe with a cap on it.
Yeah.
Get rid of that and hook it
Hook
up.
it up. Yeah.
Go uphill.
Yeah. That is an option, but you'll get like sand and silt and everything over time from here. Sit in that end, and then at some point it will probably block up. Especially if it's 100, 200 mil difference.
Yeah.
It'll fill up, and then you've got to try and get that out. You could probably get it out if blast a lot of it out, but that would be a very last resort.
Yeah.
I feel if it wasn't such a large surface area, because I know all dirt's just going to wash down over time, and it'll just block that up. And that's why I'd probably...
The submersible pump sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, because you got power in that tank, which you could just continue through to the garden.
Yeah.
And then you can have your power point there. Cut in either a 600 or a 450 pit. Normally a 600, so they're a big pit, and just drop. And your Aggie line will probably run through it too, because your Aggie wouldn't be that deep.
This is about the Aggie. You just slide.
Just like that. Is that something the builders put in?
No, that was the QBSA.
What's the QBSA?
Oh, there's something else now.
It's now the
QBCC. Okay. Why did they put the Aggie in there for?
Oh, because the soil's reactive and the house is moving.
Oh, okay. And we're looking at this side over here, eh?
Yeah, and there's the problem, what you figured.
Yeah, and we're around here at the moment.
Yeah. So,
Can't stand up straight anymore.
Yeah.
So if,
It doesn't say what size it is though.
oh, it does here, doesn't it? 100?
It is 100 mil?
100 diameter?
Yeah, 100 diameter. Yeah. I would nearly be inclined to do option 1.
Which
tap
is...
into the Aggie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's directly underneath that pit, just cut out the base of that pit altogether, dig down to find the Aggie, because if it's just below it, drill a hole in the top of the Aggie, slice, get it like 100 mil T, smart T, and just put it on top of it.
Oh, yes.
Yep. And just fill the area full of gravel then. So all that will just fill up full of gravel, then it should just wash down. And if it's 100 mil, you can run a camera down just to see how clean it is as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you think that's going to work, it certainly sounds the simplest to implement.
Well, yeah, I would do it in
Don't
stages.
say I'm
That's
sorry.
mine. Yeah.
That's okay.
I'd do something like this in stages, and that would be your most cheapest thing.
Yeah.
You know, water's getting away from there
Yeah.
and into it there. It just probably needs a better access into there, and it'll probably just drain straight away.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Does sound like that, doesn't it?
What do you
Yeah.
think it might cost to do that?
I'd have to think about it. I could let you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
And just, I'm curious about the pump, how much putting a pump in might cost. Not for us, but because the place my daughter's in, the backyard slopes down to the house.
Yeah.
And they've got a couple of rubble drains or something,
Yeah.
but it still floods the back of the house
Yeah.
when they get a lot of rain.
Yeah.
And
I
I've
don't.
heard of this pump solution.
Yeah. I used to put lots of them in years ago. I just don't do a lot of it anymore. So, because it's too hard on my body.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I've had like neck and back operations and digging.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I'm slowly getting into doing more digging, and it knocks me around still. So I really just pick and choose if it's something I want to do when it comes to digging. I like the problem solving and finding the problems or clearing drains, but the digging stuff now, it hurts. You know, you just said you can't stand up properly or it hurt. I'm like that every morning.
It's no fun, is it?
Nah, not when you still got 20 years of
What's
work
the
ahead of
solution
you.
for a young bloke then to do the digging?
I'm not going to teach them enough about plumbing. I just do certain jobs. So they're going to miss out.
Yeah.
You know, and finish their time, and they'll be good at like a handful of jobs, and the rest they'll have no idea. So I feel I'll not do the right thing by them. So that's why. Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
so I guess we're done for today.
We are definitely done for today. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nothing. That's a dead end. Yeah, as soon as it. Yeah. So I'll go add all this up for you. I'll wash up and I'll come back.
Oh, thanks, Kat.
And you're going to hose this down. You're okay with that?
Yeah,
Yep,
I'll do
done.
that.
Done.
You reckon that'll just go back into the hole?
It'll slowly.
Yeah.
Interesting investigation. The toad, the officer, the madball. Yeah, no, interesting investigation. A couple of solutions there. Moving forward, I do like the idea of just tapping into that Aggie. I think that will work. So, but we'll see what happens. Righto, I'm done here. See you all in the next one.